Welcome to this episode of The Kitchen Warrior. I'm Chef Melvin, and today I want to share with you how to make a black-eyed peas with smoked ham hocks. Black-eyed peas are native to Africa. They're a great source of calcium, folate, and vitamin A. Follow me to the kitchen. And here's the list of ingredients to make the smoked ham hocks with black-eyed peas. Here we have 3.5 pounds of split ham hocks. We have rehydrated these in water, and here's the water. The water smells a little bit like smoke, and we're going to use this water to make the black-eyed peas. Here we have 10 ounces of black-eyed peas. These are dry, and this is the way they look after 2.5 hours of soaking in water. As you can see, they have doubled in size. Here we have some chicken powder. We have some bay leaves. We have some minced garlic. We have some diced onions, and here we have our secret seasoning. This is, you can purchase this at the Spanish market. This is called achote seasoning. And so let me show you what it looks like. This right here is going to give it that beautiful yellowish orange color that you will see at the end when we make these black-eyed peas. And also we have a little bit of salt and pepper. So here we're going to place our ham hocks into the pan, the ones that we rehydrated. So we'll place them all in here. And we're going to place 2 quarts of liquid right into the pan. The liquid should barely cover the ham hocks. And we're going to put a lid on it. Place a few bay leaves. And this is the part that is going to take the longest. This is where you're going to flavor the black-eyed peas. This is the most important part. And these will have to cook for about close to 2 hours. We don't want to boil them, we just want to simmer them. We want the ham hock to be fully cooked. 2 hours have gone by, and let's take a look at our ham hocks and see how they look. The water is kind of a little bit white, and that's from the fat. Yes, very good. Yes. So what we're going to do right now is that we're going to add the remaining of our ingredients. We're going to add our black-eyed peas that we have soaked. We're going to add the onions. We're going to add the garlic. We're going to stir this a little bit. Just a little bit. And we're going to taste the liquid to see how much salt leached out into the water during these 2 hours. Very good. So what we're going to do, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of chicken powder right in there. And we're going to add half of our seasoning with achote to see if it needs a little bit more later. And we're going to let this cook for another 45 minutes, and we'll adjust the seasoning one more time. Alright, so it's been about 2 hours and 45 minutes since we began making our beans. So let's take a look and see how they look at this point. We know the ham hocks are nice and soft, and now we're going to look at the beans. And the beans are perfect. Give it a little taste. Perfect. They're not falling apart, they're still a little bit firm, and that's what you want. That is a correct presentation of a bean. Unless you intend to make a refried bean, then you smash them on purpose. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to season it finally with a little bit of salt and pepper. A little bit more pepper than salt. And I'm going to let you into a little secret. This is my secret ingredient right here, the adobo. This is an adobo seasoning with a little bit of pepper, and I'm going to add a little bit of this on it. And that's going to make a big difference. So let's stir this a little bit, and we are ready to do a plate presentation with some fresh rice that we have made. So we are ready to plate up our black-eyed peas with ham hocks. So what we're going to do here, so we're going to take some of our black-eyed peas, we're going to bring it right to the center of the plate and drop it in there. The bay leaf we're going to take and leave aside. Get a little bit more. Just like that, nice and brothy. Very good. Maybe even a little bit more. Awesome. Perfect. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to take one of these ham hocks and we're going to separate it aside, just like that. And we're going to take it apart, because all we want is just to remove the bone, separate the meat from a little bit of the fat, and then we're going to use one of these as presentation. Let's see how we're going to do that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take a rim and we're going to place it right in the center of our plate. We're going to take some of this rice, move over here, place it right in the center. This rice, I've shown you how to make it before. You should have no problem making it by now. Alright, and so we just press this a little bit, maybe a little bit more. Yes, just like that. Wonderful. Nice and pressed. If you made the rice correctly, you should be able to lift this, that any problem should stay in one piece formed. Alright, very good. So that's the next step. What we're going to do here is we're going to take some of the pieces of meat that we have already removed and just going to place them in really nice little places. Maybe a couple of little pieces of the fat. I actually like a little bit of that fatness on the ham hocks. Just a couple of pieces like that. Here's another little piece of ham. Take it out. If you want to serve this, and impress your friends, and you want to get the pieces out as full as possible, nice and complete. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to garnish this with a piece of avocado. So we're going to take a piece of avocado. We're going to cut it. We're going to fan this out. Sometimes an avocado is a little bit hard to peel, sometimes it's very easy. This one is, there we go. Everything has a little bit of a play. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a knife and we're going to fan it out. Very nice, just like that. And we're going to place this avocado right at the top like that, just kind of falling out a little bit. No, right there. In the center. We're going to take a little piece of parsley or a little piece of cilantro, place it right here. And then to finalize our plate, we're going to take a little bit of olive oil and we're going to drizzle it out just like that. And here is our wonderful plate of black-eyed peas with ham hocks.